The trial of the dark night of the soul. The test of surrender. The challenge of letting go. These are just 3 of the trials you will now face. But who are you really? Are you a chosen one? Let's start by defining who you are not. You are not your job, nor the role you hold in society, nor the role you play within your family. You are not the label others have placed on you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here watching this video. You are much more than that. But do you have the courage to discover who you truly are? 7 tests, 7 trials, one after the other in just a few moments. And you'll discover if you're a chosen one with a world inside of you ready to manifest. Here's the secret. The chosen ones are not born that way. They are forged, shaped through tests that few can even recognize, let alone overcome. These tests are not physical. You can't measure or touch them. They are spiritual, mental, and emotional challenges that test every fiber of your soul. And those who are ready to face and overcome them will never be the same. Let's begin. The test of the true self. The first challenge forces you to look into the mirror and confront who you truly are. Not your job, your material possessions, or your relationships. Have you ever been compelled to remove every mask and ask yourself, who am I really? Many people run away from this question, preferring to hide in comforting illusions. But what about you? Do you have the courage to stare into the abyss and face that truth? The test of solitude. We live in a world full of noise, social media, work, friends, family. But can you be alone in silence with your thoughts? Silence is frightening, I know. It brings doubts, desires, and fears to the surface. But it is precisely there that you can hear your inner voice, the authentic part of yourself that the chaos of the world often drowns out. Can you hear it? Most people run from it, but the chosen ones embrace that solitude, because they know that in silence lies the truth. The test of letting go. How many things do you hold on to in your life? Grudges, expectations, disappointments. Does the weight of the past crush you? To move forward, you must learn to let go. It's not weakness, it's strength. It's trust that what is meant for you will stay and what isn't will fade away. How often have you clung to something that hurt you, fearing its loss? Are you willing to let it go to finally be free? The test of the dark night of the soul. And then comes the darkest moment, a test that seems to strip away everything you believe in. Relationships fall apart, careers crumble, your sense of purpose vanishes. You feel lost, trapped in darkness. You ask yourself, why is this happening to me? How can I get through this? But here's the truth. This dark night is not punishment, it's purification. It's meant to free you from everything that isn't truly yours. It is in the darkest moments that you can find your deepest light. But do you have the strength to endure it? To believe that the darkness is only temporary? The test of faith. When everything seems to fall apart, can you still believe? I'm not talking about religious faith, but faith in yourself, in life, in the universe. The mantra of this channel, if you're new here, is, you are the universe, and your life is eternal. Video after video, we explore and demonstrate that there is life beyond life. Subscribe if you want to uncover the ultimate truth. Let's continue. We were speaking of unwavering trust in yourself and the universe. Can you believe that every event, even the most painful, has meaning? Faith doesn't ignore pain. It accepts it, feels it, and transforms it into strength. It's the thin thread that keeps you anchored when everything around you seems to fall apart. But tell me, how strong is your faith? The test of surrender. This is the hardest test, letting go of control. We are used to planning, predicting, and wanting to govern every aspect of our lives. But the truth is, control is an illusion. Life follows a greater plan, one that we often cannot see. Can you surrender to the flow of life and let yourself be carried without resistance? This doesn't mean giving up. It means stopping the fight against the current and trusting that the river of life will take you where you need to go. You can fight and win what is within your control. What is beyond it, you must accept, with a smile. Think about how many times you've tried to force a situation, swimming against the current, exhausting all your energy without results. What if you trusted instead? What if you accepted that life knows exactly what it's doing, even when everything seems confusing to you? the test of awakening. And finally, the moment of truth, awakening. This is where you understand the meaning of everything. This is where you realize that you are not separate from life, but an essential part of it. Every test, every challenge has brought you to this point, seeing who you truly are. Not a victim of circumstances, but the unique expression of life itself. Awakening is not the end of the journey. It is the beginning of a new life. A life lived with purpose, joy, and freedom. And now it's your turn. Are you willing to go through these tests? Are you ready to face pain, doubt, and uncertainty to discover who you truly are? This path is not for everyone. It is for the few who have the courage to face the darkness, relinquish control, and awaken to the truth. Are you one of them? Are you one of us? Are you ready to become a chosen one? See you in the comments, and remember, the highest intelligence is life itself, and the light of knowledge is ready to fill your heart. If you enjoyed this video, the one shown on the screen is perfect to continue the journey. We are the universe. You are the universe, and your life is eternal. Welcome to our community.